ZenithVR is a narrative-driven, multi-sensory game for the HTC Vive. This project came out of our drive to branch out of our usual fields of film and visual effects. We had seen 360 video experiences and a couple full-on VR experiences that kind of hinted in this direction, but we didn't see anything specific about how multi-sensory stimuli could affect narrative-driven virtual reality.
ZenithVR is the story of someone who's been through a car accident resulting in their death. We pick up the story a few days after the incident with the user taking the role of the afflicted. The user appears in a large room with all of their memory lost and undergoes a series of motor skill and reasoning tests. Along the way, they encounter memories from before the accident that slowly begin to uncover what happened to them. By the end of the experience, the sinister reasoning for the tests has become apparent. In dying, the user has been brought to the scientist to further his research in robotic AI.
For the actual game development, we chose to use Unreal Engine 4 by Epic Games. Unreal is a gaming engine that allows for visual programming with a node-based workflow. Since none of us in the group have had programming experience before and none of us have made a game before, Unreal was an easy choice to use for creating the experience. We used the node-based system to time the interactions of the audio, the interactions of the actual things they can do in the game, as well as giving ourselves audio and visual cues for when we would apply multisensory stimuli during the experience.
We had two different methods of recording data. First was simple observation. We set up cameras to record the participants' reactions during the experience. Beyond that, we had fitness bands to continuously monitor the participants' heart rate to get more specific data. We tested three different senses: touch, sound, and smell. For touch, we had haptic feedback for anything they interacted with. During certain story beats, we would tap the participant or shake the seat to simulate what was going on in the game. We used heat lamps to simulate the heat coming from the sun. We had a fan that blew on them to simulate wind when they were outside. And last, we used perfume or cologne to distinguish the different scents of certain characters within the game.
For the live action portions, we had two actors, male and female, and this was to give us a more tailor-made experience for the user depending on their sexual preference. We spent 3 days for each actor and actress filming and editing. We also had a couple days where we recorded audio for the narration, which was going to be the driving force of this experience. So being able to work in both audio recording and actual physical recording was a pretty rewarding experience.
We're excited to share our experience with you and for future implementation of this technology.